even on Facebook. I'm on.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne, and that's me. I'm Rev Jeanne. While we're waiting for some people to come online here, just, you know, we've got a lot of things going on here in the next, here we go. There are some people. We've got a lot going on here in the next month or so. If any of you have noticed, sorry, Michelle. In case anyone has not seen it or has not noticed, for the month of July only, I will be doing phone readings for half price. So if you'd like to have a reading and you can't quite afford the regular price, please give me a call and I can do a phone reading. I can promise you they're just as accurate as if you were sitting in front of me. Excuse me, that's the soda I drank too quick. Also, Michelle will be offering healing hands massage.
Hands-on healing.
It's hands-on. The name of it is
Hands-on healing.
Healing.
Hands-on healing.
Hands-on healing, okay? We'll go with that. Anyway, what Michelle offers people is healings from the heart. It is with a combination of Reiki and non-contact therapeutic touch and many other different forms of healing energies. She works with massage, and she also offered those at a discounted rate for the month of July here in St. Johnsville. My readings are by phone only, half price. It's regular price if you come to the house. Okay, also Friday night circles are going well. They're every Friday night at 7 West Main Street. 7 West Main Street in St. Johnsville. It's right on the main drag as you're coming through. It's right across from the fire department. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience. If you've never experienced spirit communication for yourself firsthand, it's a wonderful way to try it out. It doesn't cost anything for your first time. After that, we do ask for a $10 donation per person. Okay, someone had asked the cost of the readings. Normally, my readings are $40 for 15 minutes. However, the phone readings are $20 for 15 minutes, and I do accept all major credit cards. So give me a call after the show tomorrow or whenever, and you'd like, and we'll get it set up and going. This weekend, we will be at the flea market in Nelliston on Route 5 all day Saturday. We have an upcoming Saturday night circle is scheduled for July 27th, and that's at 7 p.m. if you're interested in that. Like I said, you know, we've got a lot going on. You know, if you haven't been able to follow us on Facebook, you know, you can always give us a call and we can let you know, or text us, and we can, you know, keep you up to date on everything that's going on and where we're going to be. So hopefully we'll be seeing many of you. Okay? All right. So it's time for me to stop talking and start doing some readings here. All right. Give me just
You're
a second
touching
here.
again.
Yes, I'm touching my screen again. There we go. That's what I wanted. Kind of.
Oh. Now what did you do? What do you want? Oh.
One of these days. Just leave it alone. I'll read from yours. There, I'm back. She touched it that time. I didn't.
Because you.
All right. I'm sorry, folks. Okay. I got to get back up here. That's where I first had to go. Oh, well. It'll come back. All right. Here. Sadie Bentley, how you doing? Sadie, when your name first came up, I know sometimes it sounds like I stutter. I really don't, folks, but when I'm trying to read and talk at the same time, it comes out that way. I do apologize. It's not been one of my better nights. Okay, Sadie, as I was trying to talk, this woman kept coming in and just very, you know, wow, she's real pushy. I can tell you that. Or at least she was when she was in the physical world, and I'm here to tell you she still is now. But pushy in a good way. It's like if she wanted your attention, she got it. I feel a lot of laughter coming from her. Something's going on with you. Oh, thank you, Sadie. Something's going on with you that, you know, she's just having a really good time with. She thinks it's funny, and she says, don't worry, things are going to level out for you soon. Have things been kind of crazy for you? It's like, you know, I don't like using the term, you know, everything that could go wrong went wrong, but that's the feeling that I'm getting with it. But she thinks it's funny. She said it's just, there's a lot of changes for you coming in. She says, and they're just, spirit is trying to work with you to get you ready for everything. It's a very high vibration, a very good one as well. So just stay with that, okay? You're going to be okay. All right. Hi, Starlet. Starlet LeBron. I know you've got a lot of things coming up lately too, but I want to say, please be careful. There's a woman standing here, and she's, you know, got her finger going, and she's just saying, you need to slow down, not stop, but you need to slow down a little bit. Something to do with physical energy being expelled and not getting enough rest. All right. I can't get into the medical thing, but she just wants you to be cautious and to listen to what doctors are telling you. She says it may not be what you want to hear, but in the long run, it's going to help you. It's like 6 weeks down the road, and the number 6 is in there for some reason. I'm not sure what it is, but she wants you to know that you're going to be okay. But it's like, this is like a learning curve for you the next couple of weeks. So just keep that in mind as you're going through, and just be careful with your physical self, okay? Anyway, it's given with love. This woman, it's like, you know, for as much as she had her finger wagging a few minutes ago, it's like she just wants you to know that she's got the biggest hug in the world for you. I feel like almost a grandmother with her. I don't know if this is your mother or a grandmother, but I feel like a grandmother vibration with her. She was your go-to person when she was alive. It's like if something bothered you or something really was hurting your heart, she was the one that you would talk to. And she's saying she misses those times with you as well, Star. Okay? Just a lot of love there. Okay. Oh. Hi, Melissa. The lady in the mirror isn't coming through. But I'm seeing a man in a top hat. And he's just pacing. He's walking back and forth. It's like, has something really been a major, major change in your household? I know there's been graduations, and by the way, congratulations. That's a really big accomplishment. But just, Melissa, I feel like there's a major decision is being made in the next couple weeks. It has to do with your living environment, and he's saying just make sure that you use the right reasons. Don't make excuses. I don't know exactly what that would entail, but I do know that he really wants you to think things through, and he's showing me pen and paper. It's like writing down the pros and the cons. It's, you know, it's kind of an old style, but it still works. Just make sure you do that, okay? All right, just make sure that you get everything, you put it in writing and make the decisions from that. Don't stand there and say, you know, well, we have to do this tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot, and go off and do something else. He's saying make this list out, keep it smooth, and stick with the program, and you'll get through it okay. All right? Love you, babe. Okay.
Nikki about the girls the other night.
Okay.
Got to tell Nikki about the girls the other
All
night.
right. Lisa Fox. Wow. I'm having a hard time hearing her. I'm hearing a woman, but she's whispering very quietly. It's like I have to strain to hear her. She say it's not secrets. That's the way she spoke. Her voice was very, very quiet. It was like if you wanted to talk with this woman when she was living in the physical world, you really had to listen because her voice was at such a low tone or a low decibel. Would you know who I'm talking about, Lisa? If you could pop on and help me out here, it'd be appreciated. Anyway, she's here, and I feel there's an importance to her being here. She's talking to me about some celebration that's happening, and she wants you to make sure that you're there. Lisa, she's saying don't not go because of certain people. Make sure that you go. Stand tall, stand strong, and just be the person that you are because your energy is needed there. She's saying it's important. It's important that you're at this celebration. Okay, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm seeing, all types of, I don't know if it's like a cookout style or something, but just, wow. It's definitely a celebration. You're going to hear about it in the next week or two. Just make sure that you go. Please don't make excuses not to go because it's really important that you're there. It's someone else is going to be there that needs specifically to talk to you, someone that you can help. And it could just be with a simple greeting or just, something as simple as a greeting, but you need to be at this party, whatever it is. It is definitely family oriented. Okay? I'll leave that. Hopefully it'll make sense in the next day or two for you. Okay. All right. All right, Tammy Lynn. I don't know if this is for you or for, you said Donna? There's a young man here, and I'm seeing like some type of a uniform. I don't know if it was like a school uniform or a military uniform, but there's a uniform with him. What I'm being told from him, he wasn't around a long time. He had a lot of dreams. I wish I knew which one this goes to. It's either Tammy or Donna, whichever. So please just listen and discuss it or however you do this. He's saying he had a lot of dreams, but he left before he was able to see any of them through or to make any of them come through. He wants you to make sure that you follow through. He's saying, don't put things off like I did. He says, because you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. He says, if you want to go someplace, go. If you want to do something, do it. But do it now. Don't keep putting things off. He doesn't want you to, he feels shortchanged, like he went before he was ready. That's how he feels. I'm not saying that that's what the situation was. But please, to him, it's really important that he gets that message across, that you do something now, that you go and you do whatever you're planning or wherever you're planning to go, that you go there. Don't keep putting things off, he says, because you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Okay, he's giving it with love. There's a sadness with him. I believe he's been in spirit a while now. So you may have been really young when he passed, but I do feel a biological or a family connection with him. Okay? He just wants you, I'm not hearing his name, but he's showing me like photo albums or lots of pictures where he's in it. It's like as soon as you look at the photos, you'll know who it is or who we're talking to or who's talking to you. It's the only regret that he really has, or the only sadness around him, is he didn't get to do the things he wanted. And he doesn't want to see that happening with you. Okay? God bless, and I'll leave that. Okay. Georgianne Beekman? Hello? Georgianne? I know this is the summer months and a lot of people are at the beach or at camps or whatever. But do you live near a body of water? where you spend time? I'm asking because I don't feel it's a vacation type of what I'm seeing. It's not like you're on vacation going out to the beach. All right. It's like you're opening a door and it's an everyday thing where you see this body of water. I don't know if it's a pond or a lake or something. Okay. Um, just, you need more self-healing. You need more self-time with the water. Something about the water where you need to be there and you need to partake of its energy is the exact term I'm hearing. And this is coming from a very old man. I believe he's more of a guide. I don't feel a biological or a family connection with him, but someone that has worked with you in the past. He said, telling me he's seen you through many trials in life, and you've always come through. You've always pulled through. But Georgianne, he's saying this time you need the water more than ever. Okay. He's telling me, Georgianne, that you need the water more than ever. Water is scientifically proven for its healing energies. It doesn't mean you have to be on it or you have to be swimming in it. A lot of times just walking a beach or just sitting with your feet dangling in the water or whatever, just taking that quiet alone time is going to help you. It's going to help you make the decisions that you've been putting off for a while. You need that quiet time. There's also a woman that stands, but she's in the background here. She's not coming forward with a message. I just see a very gentle smile with her, and, you know, she's waving. She wants to bring in a greeting, but I'm not hearing anything from her. Perhaps she's just not used to my vibration. But just, I want to say that she's here, and she's bringing through that greeting, just that gentle smile. It just makes me want to say, oh, finally, she's here. So I'll leave that with you. God bless them. Excuse me. All right. Well, I messed up my computer nicely. My screen's not moving at all now.
I told you.
Oh, okay. Is it Maley or Allie Maloney? Maley? I'm not sure on the pronunciation, so please forgive me if I mess up your name. It's not done on purpose. All right. Anyway, Maley Maloney. Do you do a lot of writing? I'm seeing a lot of notebooks in front of you and a lot of writing. I don't know if it's journaling or if it's, you know, like work or school related. Molly. I'm sorry. Okay. I know everybody has their own way of spelling it. All right, Molly. Anyway, do you do some journaling? Okay. Because I'm seeing a lot of books in front of you, and I'm seeing pens and pencils and all different types of writing and implements. And I feel like you haven't been recently. It's like, for whatever reason, you haven't been doing the journaling that you normally do. And what I'm told is to please begin again. They want to work with you. Spirit wants to work with you. And I believe they come through for you a great deal. It's like you find yourself writing about things that you have no idea where it came from. Well, I'm here to tell you that it comes from Spirit. It's a form of automatic writing or inspirational writing, depending on the level that you're using. But anyway, not to get technical on you, but just pick up the pen again. Start writing. It may not be answers that you're looking for so much as you've got a lot of people coming to you wanting answers or wanting a greater understanding. And this is a way that you can help a lot of people. That's important to you. It's a feeling you've never really turned your back on anyone in your life that has come to you for help. And they're saying, Spirit is saying that they want to help you help them. So please just start journaling again. Okay, it's going to help in so many ways. All right, I'll leave that with you. God bless. All right. Folks, our Saturday night circle in Boston Spa, a couple weeks ago was wonderful. We have another one set to happen July 27th. It's the last Saturday of the month. So keep it, it's at 7 p.m. Keep it in your calendar. We'll be mentioning it every week, of course, but we had a wonderful, wonderful circle there a couple weeks ago, and we're hoping that it's going to grow and continue to expand. Let's see. All right. Erica Heim. Hi, Erica. Before I get into this, folks, share this video as much as possible, please. For every time that you share, you'll have your name put into a drawing at the end of the month for a free reading. I know we got kind of lax in that last month, but a lot of things did in a lot of levels. So please just share, okay? Thank you. All right, Erica Heim. Erica, I have a woman standing here scolding me. I don't know if she's scolding you or scolding me, but all I'm hearing is a very sharp tone. Sit up and pay attention. Something's going on around you that has just, it's like I keep wanting to say, it's just gone over your head or around you. You haven't been paying attention. And this has to do with young ones around you. You need to listen to what they have to say. It may not seem important at the moment. And I know just as a parent, sometimes, we get so caught up in everything else going on around us that we miss little innuendos once in a while. But I'm being told you really need to sit and listen to the little ones is the exact term this woman is using with me. Is listen to the little ones. They have something to say. And it's something that's going to help ease a lot of minds. I believe this woman's been working with children around you. I hope this makes sense to you, but just, take a little bit extra time with kids. It's just that strong the way it's coming through. Okay? All right. All right, Michelle Ritterbold. Michelle, I believe this is a father figure. I don't know if it was your dad or grandfather, but definitely his father's side of the family with him. He's standing here with his hands behind his back, and it's like he's rocking back and forth on his heels. I don't know if this is a habit that you were used to seeing him with, but he's standing here and he's rocking back and forth. He's got a smile on it, like a half smile on his face, and he's saying, it's going to be okay. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be okay. Everything's going to come out all right. You need to trust that. And he's asking me to ask you, where are your prayers? Where is your heart? Why are you letting fear take over? He's saying, just keep those prayers up and it's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out fine. I hope that helps. I don't know what that is in regards to. I do know that it's around someone else. Something medical. But he wants you to know that, put your prayers to work, put your heart where it belongs, and you know it's going to be okay. And he's also saying, I love you. Don't forget that. All right. Oh. Has there been a Jamie on here? Have you seen? Because I'm hearing tell Jamie I said hello. I'm not sure who it's for. I haven't seen. I haven't been watching the screen. When I ask Michelle, folks, it's because when I get into doing a reading, I don't always see everything that comes across on the screen. She does. All I'm hearing literally is tell Jamie I said hello. And I'm not sure who Jamie is, but the greeting is there. All right? All right. Ashley, congratulations, sweetheart, with the graduation. Yes, I did get it tonight. I was a little behind with getting my messages. If you're going to be up, I'll give you a call later when we're done with the show. Okay? Or at least I'll text you and you can give me a call then. All right. All right, Julianne Brownell Putnam. There's a man here and he wants to tell Jamie hello. I said, your daughter is Jamie. I don't feel a direct connection like a dad or a grandfather, but I feel an older gentleman who loved Jamie tremendously, because he's like, just tell Jamie I love her and tell her hello. All right. Has your daughter been ill? Julie, has your daughter been ill? I don't know the seriousness of it or whatever, but he wants her to know that she's going to be okay and that he never really went away. He's using the term, I don't know how old your daughter is, but he's using the term, I never really went away. I never left. I'm still here. Always will be. Just a whole lot of love. Okay? I'll leave that for now. All right. Okay, here I go. It's where I get in trouble. Tina Corso. Tina, was your mom a little woman but very loud? Loud in the sense that when she walked in, it's like people knew she was there and nobody messed with her. It's like when she made a decision, that decision was final, and it took, moving heaven and earth to get her to change her mind on anything. Because that's a woman that's standing here. And she's laughing at me as I'm talking to you because she's saying, let's see what she has to say. Right? It's almost a challenge here. Come on, Tina, help me out. All right. Anyway, she's saying, you always gave me grief. You gave her a run for her money is the term that she's using. Okay? But she loves you tremendously.
She's saying no, but
your aunt, okay. She's saying she loved you tremendously, but she was all right. All I can say, heads up, girl. Okay, this woman's on a roll. It's like she wants you. She's saying, when was the last time you got together with everybody? Okay, it's I don't know if this has to do with family or a family unit, but she's saying she wants you to get together with family. She says, if you want mom, gets family together. And she says, and she'll come through. You'll know she's there just by the way it feels. I guess that's
it could be.
okay. The only way I can read this from her, it's like your mom is still very much present with the family. But your mother is more concerned with, she doesn't want to be favoring one over the other. That was a real issue for her. She didn't like that to happen. Okay. But she wants you to know that when the family's together, she's there. She doesn't want to take sides. She doesn't want people thinking that she's taking one over the other. That was a very strong thing with her. But she wants the family together. I don't know if it's just in you know, just a greeting and just an afternoon of having the family together and memories and just living life, I guess. But she's saying when the family's there, I'm there. Okay?
Just be happy.
All right. Okay. Well, that stands to reason. She's still very much here. All right. Yes, she's passed into spirit, and I do believe her transition is over because she's standing with this other woman. It's the loud one that's talking. But something has happened. She wants the family together. It's important to her. She's saying whether it's the memories that come from the family joining together, or saying, hey, remember when mom did this, or we did this to mom, and type of thing. She's saying those are the groupings that she loved, that because she loved family stories. She loved talking about family. She loved being with family, and that's what she wants right now. She just wants the family together. And she's saying, you'll know I'm there. Okay? I'll leave that. All right. Again, I'm doing the phone readings all month long, half price. They're only $20. Normally they're $40, and I'm just doing that because I feel a little, I don't know what you want to call it, but because I took the month of June off to deal with my own issues, it's like I want to give back a little bit. But Michelle is also offering healing massage now. And she does a wonderful job. No one that has left her chair has ever complained. If anything, the only complaint is they don't want to move or they don't want it to stop. But she does the healing massages right here at the house. So if you want, give her a call. You can use my number or you can use her number. Michelle's number, just for anyone who would like it, it's 518-224-2854. Give her a call if you'd like to have a healing massage. It's wonderful, especially after a long day. All right. Josh DeWitt. Josh, how are you doing? All at once, when your name started scrolling up, I seen it, and I felt a heaviness in my chest. There's a woman standing here, and that heaviness is coming from her. I don't know if I'm not a doctor, okay, but her passing was caused by something in the chest. I don't know if it's heart or lungs, but that's where I'm feeling it. And that's how she's identifying to me. Some of that heaviness that I'm feeling is sadness, a missing of the family, missing of being with everyone. She's telling me that, she visits everyone regularly, but because you don't see her or you don't recognize her or her in her new element in spirit, it's like she wants that communication. She wants to be able to talk to people. Just give it some time, it's going to happen. But she's really drawn in on your energy, Josh, and I wish I could tell you who it was. I'm not getting any type of information from her to tell me, if it was a family member or who she was, just that when she passed, it was something to do with her chest, something heart, lungs, I don't know. But again, part of that heaviness is because she misses everyone. And she just wants you to know that she loves y'all. Okay? I'll leave that. Is it Mindy tonight? Mindy? Mindy? There's 3 people that come in. They come in as a group. And I want to say, like, mother, father, grandmother, mother's side of the family. It was like they all passed around the same time. And what I'm hearing, the woman's kind of giggling, and she says, "You know how it is. Everything in threes." I don't know if you understand that statement, but everything happens in threes. And she's just, this was their time. It's like the message that she wants to bring through, Mindy, is to remember that good things happen in threes as well. It's not always a passing. It's not always a loss. Good things come in threes too, and she wants you to know that. She's saying you've got a lot of positive things coming your way in the next couple of weeks, because you've been putting a lot of energy, you've been making a lot of changes all around you. Okay? And she's saying you're going to start getting the results. Good things are going to start happening. Believe it and watch it happen. And she's smiling and saying, you can thank us later. She's very adamant about that. I hope that makes sense. Okay. I don't always do this to be difficult, folks. I really don't. Excuse me for one moment here. Okay. All right. Lori Bear. Lori, I feel this is your father. He's telling me I'm dad. His exact just what he's saying. I'm dad. All right, hold on. All right, Lori, I'm just going to give it the way it's coming in. Hopefully it's going to make sense to you. All I can say is if not, give me a call later. He's telling me you've been trying to decide whether to leave or to stay. And his exact words are, does it really matter? At this point, does it really matter if you stay or if you go? Whichever way you go is going to be difficult. Just make sure that the decision, when you make it, comes from your heart, not from your head. It doesn't come from anger. It doesn't come from disgust. It doesn't come from anything negative. Excuse me. It doesn't come from anything negative. That when you make that decision, it comes directly from your heart, because your heart knows which way you need to go. That's your emotions, your spiritual connection. He's saying you've always trusted it before. Trust it now, baby. He says it's there. And he's referring to you as baby. I don't usually do that, but that's his words, is you've trusted it before, trust it now. And you're going to be okay. It'll be the right decision. Just know that no matter which way you go, it's going to take a lot of work. And it might be difficult at times, but you've got the strength. You've got the energy. You definitely have the backing from spirit, from your father, every step of the way with whichever decision you make. Know that he's there to help hold you up, to help uplift you, and to help you walk straight ahead, to do whatever it is you have to do. I hope that helps. But he's adamant about not making the decision out of anger, not making it for any negative reason, but make it from your heart. What do you need to take the next step in your life? What do you need to go forward? And sometimes, folks, it's, Lori especially, sometimes it means an absolute total trust in something that you have no idea what's happening. That's when you know it's guided spiritually, is when you can trust it 100% and know that whichever way it goes, it's going to happen. All right? It'll be the right decision for you. Make it your own. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. Chrissy Lamont. How are you, Chrissy? Chrissy, there's a little girl here. And it's like she's, what is that game? Oh, I'm seeing it in my head.
Trouble.
No, it's sidewalk, outside.
Hopscotch?
Yes, hopscotch. That's it. There's a little girl here, and it's like she's playing hopscotch. And she just turns around and just waves and smiles. Just, she loved playing games, any kind of games, whether it was outdoors or indoors, you know, board games, mind games, you know, like question and answer type things. She loved games. And she really considered life itself. A lot of life was a game to her. It was a game of decisions, good, bad, or indifferent. But every decision you made, you either took a step ahead or you took a step to the side. As long as you didn't go backwards, you were winning. I don't know, she's explaining this to me. This is how she lived her life. I hope you can connect with her. Okay, she's saying don't lose sight of that. I did it that way for a reason, because if I didn't, I don't know that I could have lived the life that I led. She has no regrets, but she doesn't want you to have regrets either. She wants you to know that you're doing the best you can with where you're headed and with what tools you've been given in life. She's saying you can always swap out the tools for something new and something better. Just do it for the right reason. Okay? I hope that makes sense. God bless. Terry Lavender, how are you? Terry, said you're dreaming a lot of spirit. Do you journal at all, dear? Do you keep a dream journal? I'd really like you to keep a dream journal if it's possible. Because spirit is working directly with you right now. Even, you know, it's like waking up in the morning and writing out whatever it is you have to write out. Hold on a second. Even if it's only a few words, it doesn't have to be a whole scenario or a whole dream. But there's things coming through that they're trying to help you with. It's a learning experience is what they're telling me. So please, Terry, start journaling those dreams. It may not make sense for a couple weeks, but it will eventually. And it's going to mean a great deal in the long run. So please start doing it, okay? Is it Stephanie and Richard?
Definitely Marilyn and Richard.
Oh, okay.
They're getting married.
I wish you the best of both worlds. And that's with life, with a physical life, and with spirit. For as much as you're having a celebration here in the physical, know that spirit is celebrating as well. They're saying this has been a long time coming, and you've got one man that steps through and he's laughing. He said it should have happened years ago. And he just laughs and shakes his head. All I'm hearing is it's time. It's time for this. It's time to take the next step in your life. And we wish you all the blessings that life and love have to offer, honestly. Okay. All right, folks, just give me a second here while I regroup. All right, again, Friday night circles. They're doing really well, and I can promise you that it's not horribly hot down at the temple. It's comfortable. We do have the fans and stuff going. The circles are doing very well. Please join us on a Friday night at 7:30 here in St. Johnsville. If it's too far to go and you're out in Saratoga County, July 27th is on a Saturday night. We'll be having a circle out there. We're trying to, December 27th.
Yeah, at 20 Malta.
Yeah, at 20 Malta Avenue at the community center. We're trying to expand out a little bit so that more people can get to experience circle. The biggest problem that I've had is, excuse me, fly. People are saying it's too far to travel. Well, folks, come on. It's nice weather. It's a good ride. And we'd love to have you out. Just to spend an hour or so, and you're going to enjoy it, I promise. And it doesn't matter. The biggest thing that I get too from people, or Michelle and I both get, is, oh, you know, I had such a bad week. I didn't want to come in and bring that energy in. You can't. You come in, and it's the whole point of a circle is very healing. I don't care how bad of a week you have had. I don't care how miserable you feel. I can promise you absolutely that you're going to feel better when you leave that circle because of one specific thing. When we give our time for the direct communication to spirit, they always give us a gift in return. And that gift is that easement, that feeling of well-being. Thank you, Billy Joe. It gives you that feeling of well-being, and it's a healing energy. So please come on down, give it a try. You'll be amazed. It's a wonderful experience. It really is. Okay. Heather Flint. Heather, are you working in some medical, I don't know if it's a medical field, medical facility? I'm asking because as your name came up, I seen hands, and it was like they were sore. They were tired, they were sore. It's like you work a lot with your hands, but I felt a tremendous amount of healing all around you. If this is in the area that you're working, give it some serious consideration, please. And if this is what you're doing, then you're right exactly where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay, give it a consideration, please. Okay, it doesn't mean you have to change everything in your life. You know, even if it means just I don't know, volunteering once in a while or helping out, but you have a good healing energy with you. Okay, but just you'll be all right with it. All right, that's why your hands are hurting. That's why I'm feeling the pain in my hands. All right. Um, if you're working at Walmart, that's wonderful. I mean, everyone has to work in one level or another, one way or another. But just remember that you take care of yourself in the process, please. Your hands are going to be the way to your future, is the best way I can explain that. Take care of them because you have a tremendous healing energy. Okay? Just remember that. Hang on to it. Do what you have to do to get through until you can get to the next phase in your life. You'll be where you're supposed to be. Are you where you're supposed to be right now? Yes, you are. For whatever reason, there's things you need to experience there. Whether it's people that you're going to meet or an actual job that you're doing, I don't know. I don't have that answer for you. But I do know that you're where you're supposed to be right now. So do it to the best of your ability and always look for the next move. Okay? Bless. Megan Smith. Megan, there's a man here. It feels familiar, but I'm not seeing his face. All I'm seeing is a large shadow with him. Usually when I see with my physical eyes. With him, it's more showing me mentally, and I'm seeing a large individual. All he's saying is that when you rock the little one, let her know that I'm rocking too. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to let that go because I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I don't know. It was important. Okay. Whenever the messages come through, folks, even when I don't understand them, I do try to give all the ones that come in as fast as I can or as much as I can, because I do believe that any message comes through from spirit, regardless of how mundane or how crazy, they're important. There's always an importance to it. Okay. Aaliyah Roods. Miss you, girl. Miss you something terrible. Aaliyah, the question you're asking, and all I get is this little woman here, and she's giggling for all she's worth. Okay. The giggle is it's almost infectious. A lot of changes around you, and it's almost like I keep hearing the words chasing a rainbow. It's like chasing a rainbow. You're always going to look, but you're never going to get to the end of the game. This is someone in your house, a spirit that's in your house, possibly, because I don't feel a physical connection with them, but they want to keep you on their toes, keep you on your toes. They want to make sure that you don't lose that connection that you have with spirit, that you don't lose that ability that you've learned. Everything that you've ever learned has come hard for you, one way or another. You've always had to give up something to better your life. And it's not always that way for everyone, folks. It's just Aaliyah, for some reason, at this moment in time, this is what she's talking about. Whether it's giving up time with someone to get an education that you need, or to just to give up time itself so that you can rest. She's saying, play the game with us. You're going to be fine. And we're going to try to keep you smiling in the process. Hope that makes sense, hon. It's the way it comes in. All right, I'll leave that. Cassandra Morel. Cassandra, did you know someone who was a fireman or worked for like a fire department at some level? Okay, I'm seeing this uniform, and to me it looks like a fireman's uniform, or part of one is the best way I can explain it. I wish I could be more specific. He's telling you to walk carefully. Something's going on around you that he wants you to walk very gently, walk very carefully. He's saying not everyone in your life has your best interest to heart. You need to remember that. You know, everything that happens for a reason. Even if it doesn't seem positive, it can turn to a positive just by the way you handle it. Just walk carefully, walk gently, and you'll be fine. You won't hit any of the pitfalls. Okay? I'll leave that. Michelle Sweet. Okay. Michelle, what I got was a very deep baritone voice saying, of course, would you expect anything else? And this man comes in and he looks like he's dressed up for Halloween. Oh God, why am I getting in trouble tonight? Please don't do this. Okay, Michelle, man comes in and he's dressed up like this Viking. And I'm hearing very deep voice saying, of course she's going to be okay. Would you really expect anything else? In other words, I'm here, I got this, she's going to be fine. It's just she wouldn't slow down, so we kind of had to make a situation. I hope that makes some sense to you. It's like if she didn't take care of herself, it's like something was going to be created to make her have to do that. But know that she's going to be okay. Whatever this is going on around her, I'm not a medical person by any stretch, folks, but know that she's going to be okay. All right? I'll leave that with you. Wow, time's gone quick tonight. Okay, folks, just the announcements, just bear with me here. This coming Saturday, Michelle and I will both be at the flea market in Nelliston on Route 5 from 10 or so on till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. If you'd like to come up and sit, even if you just want to come in and say hi, we'd love to have you stop in. Our Friday night circles, of course, every Friday night at 7:30 here in St. Johnsville. It's $10 a person, free if you have never sat in a circle before. Our Saturday night circles, we have our next one scheduled in Ballston Spa for July 27th at 7 p.m. And again, it's $10 a person there. Unfortunately, there's no free sitting in Boston Spa because we have to pay rent for that building. Also, for the month of July, all my phone readings are half price. If you want to come sit and have a reading in person, then that's full price, folks. But if you just need a little bit of guidance and whatever, a phone reading, I can promise you, is just as accurate as if you were sitting here with me.
Just like you're doing now.
It's basically just like I'm doing now. But they're half price, only $20 for the entire month. Okay. Also, Michelle is now offering healing hands massage. It's a wonderful experience if you're having problems, especially with sore backs or shoulders. I've never seen anyone leave her chair with anything but a smile on their face and just relief from the physical discomfort. Wonderful healing. I think that's it on the announcements. The flea market. Wow. I don't know the name. I know
sure
Sherry Bartasini is running it.
I'm not sure that they have a name. It just says flea market.
It says Bill's Produce on the one sign out front. You can't miss it.
It's on Route 5. Yeah.
Route 5 as you're coming up Route 5 headed towards Herkimer. Come out of Canajoharie. It'll be on your right-hand side next to Atomic Motors. But we'll be there. And again, come on up and join us. Folks, I really appreciate anything that you can send our way. It's okay. The price of a phone reading is only $20 for this month only. Okay. But Michelle and I are trying desperately to get things together. It's taken us, it seems like forever, and we're not even a quarter of the way there to what we need to have to get to that point where we can have a building. We miss you too, Leanne, with everyone. Please join us on a Friday night or Saturday or on one of the upcoming weekends. Tomorrow night we'll be on YouTube live at 8 o'clock. If you haven't gotten a reading here, I'll do the best I can tomorrow night. Again, there's no guarantee, but I try to get to as many people as I can every Tuesday and Wednesday night. Also, if you have not yet joined the YouTube, even if you never watch it, please subscribe to it. We need the people to subscribe. That's
what we want them to watch.
I would prefer that you watched and took part in the show, but just subscribe to the show, please. All right, one more quick one, and then I'm going to call it good for the night. All right, the time for the phone readings, I'm up all hours of the day and night, so just call, we'll set up a time, and we'll go from there. All right. Michelle Rashawn. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, I don't know if this is your mom or not. Was your mom? Well, she's a little bit shorter than me. She's a little on the chunky side, but she's not grossly overweight. She's not a really big woman, but she's a little bit overweight, okay? Anyway, I just say that because it's something that she was very self-conscious of. She never really complained about anything in life, but she always complained about her weight. And she's laughing because she's saying it doesn't matter now. She's, I can be any size I want. And that's important to her. And she's smiling. And she has a sense of humor that is just outdoing and outdoes everything around her. She's saying you're a lot like her. You have a lot of her personality. She's saying use that personality. Let people see it. Let that smile shine through. She says you have no idea, Michelle, how much your smile means to people. It means a lot, okay? Just there's a lot of love coming from this woman either way. So I'll leave that with you. God bless. Thank you all for joining us. Hope to see you either tomorrow night or at one of the circles or one of our events. In the meantime, have a very blessed evening. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. God bless and have a wonderful night.